Hello and welcome back. Dual spoilers say Sami spies on Nicole activating herself and pranks Eric. It could be that Nicole's drunken relationship was a late marriage blunder, costing her the life she wanted with her soulmate. Watch what's coming soon to Duel on NBC during the day. Next week's Duel spoilers tell us that Nicole Walker is getting shaken up with Xander. Sure, she hates her former captor, but you can't blame the alcohol. When Eric Brady calls his wife to tell her he's not coming home, she totally loses him. Remember, ex-gardener Kyriakis had the warmth of ex-wife Nicole Walker for a long time. But even when they were harnessed, she didn't give up the goods. Now, however, Xander has finally a chance to wait a long time on Days of Our Lives. And there's not a hot encounter for them, but someone knows it. Days of Our Lives spoilers see Nicole Walker walking around the pub to drown her sorrows. And Xander has been on a bender for weeks now. After Rafe warns the hairy hunk about his public drunkenness, Xander and Nicole take things to the Salem Inn. Next week, Days of Our Lives, as Nicole Walker heads to the leaves with Xander. It looks like Sami Brady is spotting them, but before Sami can interfere or chat with his twin, Eric Brady, something bad happens to him. Next, Kristen grabs Sami Brady and pushes her into the basement, along with Lucas. Then on Days of Our Lives, spoilers explain that Sami made a misstep on his part. Sami is busy with Lucas again, so if all this cheating, it seems pretty hypocritical of Sami to come up with Nicole for infidelity. However, Sami is protective of her brother and avenges of a mistake. They can't go on with Eric calling his sweetheart every 2 months to tell her, "Oops, I can't go home yet." So Duel has to sum up Eric's script unless they recast the role. This means that Eric needs a permanent separation from Nicole Walker, and her betting of a man they both hate could trigger just that. Perhaps this is how the writers of Days of Our Lives sum up the Eric Brady story once and for all. Last year, Greg Vaughn announced that he would be stepping down as Eric for good, and he said he felt like Eric was just an extra in other people's script. On leaving, Eric married Nicole and then left for missionary work, but he's suspended from Duel. Next week, Days of Our Lives, Sami Brady sees Nicole hanging out with another man, but then Kristen puts her on ice. However, once Sami is freed from his clutches, it seems likely that she would call Eric and tell him what his wife did. Nicole's cheating is bad enough for Eric already, but Xander is the worst possible option. So Nicole Walker's unlikely one-night stand could be what ends Eric Brady's time in Days of Our Lives. With Sami Brady chatting, Eric's wife could tell she was unfaithful. And it's a wedding, if we've ever seen it. And we know Sami never wanted Nicole to marry Eric, so that could be exactly what she wants on Duel. Thanks for watching, goodbye, and see you again.